guys, welcome to Happy High Tarot. In today's pick a card reading, we will find out what was the person on your mind thinking about the last time they saw you. Alright, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can contact me on happyhightarot@gmail.com. For group number 1, we have this orange marble. For group number 2, the green marble. And for group number 3, the blue marble. You can pause the video, meditate on the marbles, pick whichever one calls out to you the most. You will find the timestamps in the comment section as well as in the description box. So let's get started. So group number 1, so if you guys chose the orange marble, let's find out what was the person on your mind thinking the last time you saw them. Spirit, what was group 1's person thinking the last time that they saw them? 2 of Swords, they were conflicted. And if this is the last time that they saw you, they were talking about, this could have been a should I stay or should I go kind of a situation. But let's see what else comes through. How was group 1's person feeling the last time they saw them, Spirit? 5 of Pentacles. I don't think that they wanted to hurt you, but somewhere they knew that one path will lead you to getting massively hurt. They might have tried to run away from that fact for the longest time. That is something that I'm picking up from this blindfold. They knew that their choice, their decision will hurt you, but they didn't really explore it further. What else, Spirit? How was group 1's person feeling the last time they saw them? The Emperor. There could have been some interference from an authority figure in this person's life. But I think this person at that time was conflicted between their duty, their responsibility. There could have been a family responsibility on them of some sort, and you. And they knew that one of those options will hurt you. And it's like they couldn't bear to face the truth of their own decision. They knew that what they are about to do will hurt you. They knew it. Which is why they were confused when they met you. In fact, on the day you guys met for the last time, they could have already started giving you very cold vibes. I don't think you felt as much warmth as you used to from them the last time you guys saw each other. What else, Spirit? How was group 1's person feeling and thinking the last time they saw them? Oh, I hate this. The Lovers. So no doubt they were so... Oh man. Wow. It's like they were turning a blind eye towards the fact that they have so much love for you, and they knew that you'll be hurt by what it is that they were about to do, but they decided on purpose to look away because they knew that it was something else that they had to cater to first. Which is why they chose the hurt over the love. This is sad. Some of you might be in a twin flame relationship. That is something that the Lovers card can indicate. Alright, let's find out what else. Spirit, how was group 1's person feeling the last time they saw them? The Hierophant again. There might be some traditional difference between the both of you. This person might belong to a very conservative family. There definitely is a lot of difference between how you are, what kind of a family you come from, and what kind of a family or background they belong to. Maybe they come from a family where which is very, very strict, and you really don't have the option to say no, and there's somebody else who makes all the decisions for you. There can be a parent in their life who's very, very controlling. But again, with the Hierophant and the Emperor, I'm picking up that at that time, they had to choose between you and a major, major responsibility. Now, this could have also been a family responsibility for some of you, and they chose the latter. And they knew what they were about to do. It's almost as if they couldn't bear to look at you while they were hurting you, to put it simply. What else, Spirit? How was Group 1's person feeling the last time they saw them? Wow. The Devil. They did feel a very, very strong attachment towards you. In fact, the day that you guys met for the last time, there was a lot of love in their heart for you. There was a lot of passion within them for you. But what they were exuding was not this warmth. What they were presenting before you was a completely different personality. That is the day when they started with the whole detachment process, which was not easy for them, because the Devil over here represents that this is a very, very strong bond and connection. So there's no way in hell that this was going to be easy for them. I'm also getting the whole ripping off the band-aid energy from this. They might have delivered that blow very suddenly and very coldly. It could have come out of the blue for you. Maybe this was the day when, you guys met, and then towards the end of the day, they were like, okay, so here's the thing. I don't think I can see you after this. We should stop seeing each other, or whatever it was for you. But I think it was very, very sudden. And they just did it. Again, I'm getting the whole ripping off the band-aid thing. They knew that they just had to do it in that moment. And so they just closed their eyes and they just ripped off that band-aid. How was Group 1's person feeling the last time they saw them, Spirit? The Magician, yeah, they were definitely focused elsewhere. It can be related to their career. Maybe they were more focused on creating an empire for themselves. They were just starting out a business or had an idea about it. But yeah, it's as if they knew that they had everything with you that they could have asked for. You were the complete deal. And yet they had to walk away from you. And you guys, I'm not even making this up. I'm feeling so sad right now. And it's not my energy, obviously. It is this person's. It can be yours as well, but just... it sucks when somebody loves you so much, but then they don't choose you because of other people's interference or responsibilities and whatnot. How was Group 1's person feeling the last time they saw them, Spirit? Two of Wands. Again, we start with the conflict and we end with the conflict. And this is all internal conflict, by the way. They were very divided, that's for sure. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Pentacles. So even that day, the choice that they had to make was between you and this other thing. On the one hand, they wanted to stay there with you for a little bit longer. The thought about proposing to you or offering you a deeper commitment was crossing their mind every now and then, but they just turned a blind eye towards this thought, and they decided to go with this instead. What can you do? I'm not satisfied. Wait, come back. Spirit, please clarify the Emperor. Yeah, it is expected of this person to be very, very successful. They might belong to a family where everyone has achieved a lot in their life, and the last time you saw this person, maybe they were a noob, they were just starting out, and they knew that they had this pressure on them to prove themselves. Maybe they had strained relationship. They had a strained relationship with their father, and they had to become something to earn their father's respect, something along those lines. But to prove themselves, they had to be victorious, and they knew for that they had to detach themselves from you and focus on their work and their responsibilities. That's the thing. What's the Hierophant about, Spirit? Eight of Wands. Yeah, maybe after the last time you guys saw each other, after that they moved away somewhere. This could have been for higher education. They went away somewhere else, or this could have been for a job that they went someplace else, but they just had to do it. Bottom of the deck now is the Fool. It was a new journey that they had to start, and I don't think that they could have taken you along. I mean, of course, if they wanted to, they could have, but they decided otherwise. What can you do? Alright, now let's take a look at Spirit's message to you today, group number 1. What would you like to say to group number 1, Spirit? This was heavy. I'm not feeling happy about this. Archangel Raphael, healing and abundance are coming to you, and Queen of the Unicorns, you are blessed with love, compassion, and wisdom. There might be a possibility of Archangel Raphael working with your person at the moment as we're speaking, and there is a chance that they might intervene and put this relationship back together, heal it. That's a possibility. With the Queen of the Unicorns, I'm picking up the Queen of Cups energy, which I think I mentioned previously also with the Magician. This person knew that you were the real deal. You were everything that they could have ever asked for. And I think even now, they have a lot of attachment towards you. They're very fond of you. They have a lot of love for you, a lot of compassion towards you. Maybe you guys still talk to each other, but I don't think for the most of you, you guys are in communication. But whatever the case is, the Lovers over here indicates that this is such a strong soulmate / twin flame, whatever label you want to put on it. But this is such a strong connection that I don't think that this person is over you. They still definitely do have a lot of love in their heart for you. And there is a chance that things can get healed, that this relationship can get healed. Of course, it depends upon you whether you would like to give them a second chance and entertain this idea or not. Alright, group number 1, so these are all the messages that I have for you today. If you liked this reading, do give it a thumbs up and let me know down in the comment section below. And if you are new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, group number 2. So if you guys chose the green marble, let's find out how was your person thinking, what were they feeling the last time that you guys saw each other. Spirit, how was group 2's person feeling the last time they saw them? Six of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. I think you were very chatty that day and they weren't. They could have been rather dull, and they could have switched between these two energies a lot during that day. Whenever it was, it could have been a recent meeting, it could have been I mean, maybe it's been some time since you guys have met each other, but from what I'm picking from these two cards is that they were behaving very weirdly to put it simply for you, very sporadically. There were moments where you could feel like they were really into it, they were having a nice time, they were enjoying, they were participating in the conversation with you, they were showing legit interest about what it is that you were talking about. And then there were times when they were acting very aloof, and it was almost as if they were looking at the whole thing from the outside. It's almost as if they weren't even there next to you. That's how much back and forth was going on between their energies throughout that day. And no surprises, this could have left you very, very confused. What else, Spirit? How was Group 2's person feeling the last time that they saw them? How was Group 2's person feeling the last time that they saw them? Strength and 7 of Swords. I would immediately like to clarify the 7 of Swords, please, Spirit. What is the 7 of Swords about? Here's the thing. That day, the reason why they were acting so aloof was because they had already made up their mind to cut this connection with you. For the time being, maybe. I don't know whether you guys still talk to each other or not, or how they behave with you now, but this is that meeting that we're discussing. And here's the thing. The reason why they were acting aloof every now and then is because this action that they were going to take towards you, this decision that they had made without consulting you to cut off this connection in search of something new, or maybe they wanted to explore something else, or whatever the case was, it required a lot of strength. It's almost as if they did not have the courage. Yeah, that's it. They did not have the courage to tell you that they wanted to put an end to this. They do not have the courage to tell you that. Which is why sometimes, whenever they would get lost in their feelings, of course, they were being all there with you and participating and things like that. And then every time their head would start talking loudly, rather than their heart, they would start acting aloof. They were torn between their head and their heart. Every time they would be acting from their heart, they would be talking to you nicely and, being present in the moment. And then every time their head would take the better of them because of this decision that they had taken, they would start acting aloof. I would like to know the reason behind this, but we'll take a look at it later on. Let's see what else. How was Group 2's person feeling the last time that they saw them, Spirit? How was Group 2's person feeling the last time that they saw them? The Lovers. Yeah, no shit. They were torn between their head and their heart, you guys. Even when they were aloof, and like I mentioned, it was almost as if they were looking at the whole scene from the outside. They noticed how wonderful you were and how much they love you. For group number 1, we also got a very heavy twin flame energy, and I'm getting that again over here. So maybe you guys were attracted to that pile as well. That marble as well. Anyway, the reason why they needed so much strength, they were looking for it rather, was because in the moments when they would be detaching themselves from you, they would realize how much they loved you and how much it is going to kill them to walk away from you. But because they were being rational and being logical rather than being emotional, they decided to go for the latter. Out here also, it's interesting with the Hangman's energy. We can see from the imagery, it's like this guy's just observing the whole scene. They were also taking notice of how visibly and how much you were in love with them, and they recognized that fact. They knew it. They knew how strongly you felt for them, and they recognized and acknowledged how strongly they felt for you, which is why it was not easy for them to do this, which is why it took them a lot of inner strength to go ahead with this decision. What else, Spirit? How was Group 2's person feeling the last time they saw them? How was Group 2's person feeling the last time they saw them? What were they thinking? The Hermit and the Hanged Man, both, yeah. So they had made up their mind very strongly to not take things further. Do not take things further. This person is very, this is the kind of person whose head rules over their heart. And that is the exact thing that happened that day as well. They did not let this emotion overpower this rational thinking, this decision that they had made. So even though they wanted to partake in this relationship with you, even though they wanted to put an equal effort, they decided against it. They decided not to do anything at all. They decided not to take the relationship further and put an end to it. How was Group 2's person feeling the last time that they saw them, Spirit? What were they thinking? How were they feeling? King of Wands. These two again are conflicting energies. One of them is all about action and being very determined and very focused, and then the other one is about going radio silent. So yeah, there was a lot of back and forth going on, and I can only imagine how confused this might have left you. I'm also picking up for some of you that in fact that day they did not tell you at all that they had decided not to meet you ever or not to talk to you after that. I think this realization dawned on you only after you came back home, and then they just ghosted you after that, or like stopped talking to you, or started limiting their conversations and ultimately withdrew themselves from your life. So when you came back home, they left you feeling very, very confused, and you spent a lot of time trying to figure out what the hell just happened, what was up with him or her, why were they behaving that way, it was so weird. And then later on, as they started to phase themselves out of your life, things might have started making some sense to you about this particular day and this particular meeting. Or maybe not, but I hope now you're getting some clarity. How was Group 2's person feeling the last time that they saw them, Spirit? One or two cards maximum, please. How was Group 2's person feeling the last time that they saw them, Spirit? I cannot with this person. Again, inner conflict. Two of Pentacles in reverse, inner conflict. Look at this. Bottom of the deck is Queen of Pentacles. So this is why they were so conflicted, you guys, because they saw you as the Queen of Pentacles. They saw you as such a wonderful, loving, kind human being, which is why they knew that it will not be easy to detach themselves from you, to end this connection. And that explains the whole back and forth thing. Should I leave her? Can I leave her? How on earth, how the hell will I be able to live without her? But then they went ahead and did it anyway. And now we're going to find out the reason behind this decision of theirs. All right, Spirit, please clarify the Ace of Swords. The Magician and the King of Cups. Again with the conflict. Here's the thing. They did have a lot of love for you, but they did not tell you. They did not express it. The King of Cups for me is somebody who is so much in control of his emotions that unless and until he wants to Like, unless he legit says I love you, you will never be able to guess from his actions that he has that much love for you. And the magician over here is all about being very goal focused and trying to manifest abundance and prosperity for themselves. So again, there's that conflict over here. Please clarify the Hermit spirit. Queen of Wands. And the King of Wands. Not surprised, we have the Lovers over there as well. So this again is a perfect match. Maybe both you guys are fire signs, Aries, Leo, or Sag. Somewhere they had this feeling that you will be able to manage without them, but they will not be able to manage without you. They knew that amongst the both of you, you're the one that's mentally stronger. They knew that even if they go radio silent on you, after a point in time, you will be like, you know what? I'm fine with you. I'm fine without you. Bottom of the deck now is Justice. I think, okay, this makes sense now. I think they knew that they will not be able to do right by you because they were focused elsewhere. They were focused on their pentacles. They were focused on King of Wands can also represent an entrepreneurial energy. So maybe they wanted to start a business to get up further. They were very career focused at that time, and they knew that if they decide to juggle both the things, they will not be able to do that. They will not be able to do right by you. They will not be able to give you the time, the attention, the love that you are worthy of, that you deserve. And that is why they decided to end things over there. But the Lovers, to me, screams the fact that this person still has a lot of love for you. And again, we have the King of Cups, of course, over here as well. All right, now let's take a look at Spirit's message for you, group number 2. Spirit, what message do you have for group number 2? What would you like to say to them? It did not quite fall, so I did not take it. Spirit, what message do you have for group number 2? These cards are bigger than my hands. What message do you have for group number 2, Spirit? Intuition. Listen to your inner wisdom. Again, over here, this seems like a pentacle. Now, how I am interpreting this image is that this is this chap who's sitting there with this offer in his hand, but here's the thing, he is sitting. He is not really walking down these steps and towards you, although in his heart, in his intuition, he knows that this would have been the right thing to do, but he didn't. And I think somewhere intuitively, even you know that this guy still has feelings for you. What else, Spirit? What would you like to say to group 2? What would you like to say to group 2, Spirit? Divine sight. See the divine in everyone. One sec. So you can see these people sitting inside. It seems like a prison, and then this unicorn comes and opens the gates to set them free. There is a possibility of divine intervention occurring in this connection for you guys, and it can happen very soon. Maybe right now this person needs to have an ego death of some sort and undergo a dark night of the soul kind of thing, almost like a rite of passage, before they can be ready for you, before they can embody that King of Pentacles energy for you. But I think with this stepping in of the divine in this connection, sooner or later this person will start paying more attention to what they know to be correct intuitively. Alright, this is by far the longest reading I have ever done for any group in any of my videos. So if you like this reading, do give it a thumbs up and let me know down in the comment section below. And if you are new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye. Group number 3. So for those of you who chose the blue marble, let's find out what was your person thinking and feeling the last time that they saw you. Spirit, how was group 3's person feeling the last time that they saw them? 10 of Wands. I think they already had a lot going on in their life when they saw you for the last time. This could have been a recent meeting, or maybe it's been some time since you guys met each other. This almost tells me that they were very confused about what to do with this connection, what to do with this relationship. Where are things going? They might not have had a lot of clarity themselves. There might have also been a lot of pressure on them, a lot of responsibility on them, lots of burdens that they had. This could have been the burden of knowing what it is that they were about to do, which was, walking away from your life and ending the connection, of course, which explains why it was the last meeting that you guys had. And they were already feeling burdened by this impending decision of theirs when the day started. What else, Spirit? How was group 3's person feeling the last time that they saw them? How was group 3's person feeling the last time that they saw them? Are you kidding me? The Lover's card has fallen out for every group today. What is this? It's like all the people watching my reading today are in a very heavy soulmate / twin flame relationship. All of you. Now, 5 of Wands is about conflict. And next to the Lovers, I am not surprised why we have the 10 of Wands over here, because this person, when you met them that very last time, they were very conflicted about what to do next, especially because they had such a strong connection with you, because they loved you so much, because they saw you as the one for them. Maybe you guys also had an argument that day. That is also something that I'm picking. The last time that you saw them, you had some sort of argument with them about something. What else, Spirit? How was group 3's person feeling the last time that they saw them? Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Knight of Pentacles upright is a very slow moving energy, and in reverse it is stuck. Maybe this is the day that they in fact were very vocal about that they don't see a future with you, which of course was all lies, because they did see a future with you. In fact, you were the only one that they could have possibly seen a future with, represented over here with the Lovers. But that's not what they told you. This guy was definitely wearing a mask, guy or girl, whoever it was. They had a very deep feeling for you. They had lots of love in their heart for you. But what they told you was something totally different. They told you that they cannot take this connection beyond this. Might have made any of course we will try to take a look at the reason behind it later on, but I think when they told you that they cannot take this further, that is when you guys broke out into a fight. I'm also picking that day they weren't very active. They weren't bursting with energy. They seemed very dull. It almost seemed as if they were doing you some favor by even having showed up for the meeting in the first place. What else, Spirit? How was group 3's person feeling the last time that they saw them? How was group 3's person feeling? The moon, yeah, they did have a lot of fear. And again, with the moon, they were hiding the fact that they had so much love for you. What they told you was that they cannot take it further, that they don't perhaps see a future with you and whatnot, which, like I mentioned, was all lies. Okay, so what I'm getting is that this person actually freaked themselves out because of how strongly they felt for you, and it got to a point where they couldn't handle it. They couldn't see a way out of it. It was very new for them. And so, in typical immature, not very developed fashion, they told you that this is it, when actually it wasn't. They were actually running. Here's the thing, group number 3. They were not running away from you. They were running away from themselves. They were running away from their own feelings, from their own emotions, and not from you. There's no way in hell this person can run away from you. I don't think that they have completely run away from you even today. Even today, group number 3. What else, Spirit? How was group 3's person feeling the last time that they saw them? 4 of Pentacles here. Again, with that restraint. This person is not very expressive. In fact, whatever little bit they do tell you, it's mostly lies. Now, I'm not saying that they're a compulsive liar. It's actually, what they lie about is that they don't have feelings for you, or they just don't feel for you anymore, they just don't want you anymore. That is the lie. That is, in fact, the biggest lie that they could have possibly told you, because here's the truth. They were also feeling extremely possessive about you that day. They just wanted to hold on to you for as long as they could. They did not want to let go. Maybe they did not physically embrace you, but that was the energy that they were experiencing at that moment. They were feeling a lot of love for you. They were feeling very attached towards you. They did not want to let you go. They, believe it or not, they did not want the day to end. They wanted to hold on to you for a little bit longer. They were also already getting afraid of the fact that when they let go of you, there will be others to grab the opportunity, because they'll get to know that you are back on the market and things like that. Those are all the things going on in their head as well. The fact, okay, I'm getting another message. What freaked them out also was how obsessed they were becoming with you. What they didn't realize back then, of course, is that it wasn't obsession, it was actually love. But what I'm picking up is that before you, this person never felt so strongly before anybody else, which is why at that point in time, they couldn't differentiate between obsession and true and pure love. They mistook their love for you for some sort of madness or obsession, and it freaked them out, and they decided to just back off. What else, Spirit? How was group 3's person feeling the last time that they saw them? 3 of Wands. Yeah, again, just observing from a distance. Maybe this person now does live at a distance from you. For some of you, this person now lives in a totally different country. They always do have an eye out for you. I think if you have blocked them, then through the social media account of some common friend or through a fake account, but it almost seems like they still keep an eye out for you. They still have their eyes on you, and the reason behind it is that they're very possessive about you till date. They're very strongly attached to you, but they don't tell you that with the moon over here. This is a secret. I don't think they even talk about you that much to their friends or family. Maybe sometimes, but definitely not a lot. This is somebody who would rather die than tell anybody what's troubling them. Even when you guys were together, I think it would have taken you a lot of effort to find out what was bothering them and things like that. What else, Spirit? How was group 3's person feeling the last time that they met? The Hierophant. They knew that it's not going to be easy. Bottom of the deck, the 3 of Cups. They wanted to have fun with you. They wanted to celebrate. They wanted to unite with you. If not marriage, then definitely a long-term connection. They wanted that, but it freaked them out. Now, for some of you, of course, like but for a very tiny majority, because I'm not getting any other card, there could have been a third party situation because of which they decided to walk away from you and go to that person instead. But I guess it's just like for 1% of you. For 99% of you, they wanted to celebrate with you. They wanted to be happy with you. They wanted to stay with you. But they had to go away because the intensity of this connection freaked them out. Maybe you guys weren't very mature when you met, honestly. Or maybe this person wasn't mature enough to handle such a strong connection back then, which is why they freaked out. All right, now let's take a look at Spirit's messages to you. Spirit, what would you like to say to group number 3? The first one is invisibility. Take off your cloak of invisibility and let your light be seen. The very first thing that came on my mind when I saw the word invisibility was the moon card, which is all about secrets and keeping things hidden. So what is invisible to you at the moment is the fact that this person loves you, and this is also something that they very successfully managed to hide from you that day as well. However, with this take off your cloak of invisibility, it tells me that at the moment this person is, of course, like I mentioned, maybe it's been some time since you guys had this meeting, and now they are mature enough and might very soon take action towards you. Try to be brave enough and reveal this secret that they have kept in their heart for such a long time, which is the fact that they feel so strongly for you. Ooh, then we have future. Let go of the past and move forward. Oh, okay, look at this. I hope you can see it. There's a chain over here, which I'm presuming was previously tied on his feet, but now that chain lies broken over here. That weight and the chain lies broken. And I think that weight was this fact that they felt so strongly for you, but they were not telling you. But now they want to get that weight off of their chest, and they want to come towards you in the near future and tell you that they have the love in their heart for you. Of course, it depends upon you whether you give them a second chance or not, but there is a very, very strong possibility of that happening in the future. All right, group number 3. So these are all the messages that I have for you today. If you like this reading, do give it a thumbs up and let me know down in the comment section below. And if you are new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye.